What's up, future millionaires? Mike the Investor, and today we're going to talk about a disruptive EV company named Canoo that's going to be going public this month via SPAC. Now, the SPAC that's going to be taking them public is ticker symbol HCAC stock, which is Hennessy Capital Acquisition Corp. Now, this SPAC has already seen a little bit of run up, but we do have some important dates coming up this month that I believe will make some more positive price movement in the stock price. So let's dive right into it. Alright, investors, welcome back to the channel. If you would like to earn 3 to 4 free stocks, be sure to check out the Robinhood and the Webull link down below. Now, what am I going to talk about in this video? We're going to cover the transaction between the merger between Hennessy Capital Acquisition Corp and the company Canoo. Secondly, we're going to go into who the company Canoo is. Thirdly, we're going to look at the company financials, and then we will end it off with my closing thoughts. There will be timestamps down in the description and pinned in the comment section for you as well. So let's dive right into it. Now, looking at HCAC stock, you can see this company is still on a rise, and most of the EV market is currently down right now, except for a few stocks. You can see they're up almost 7% on the day. If we go to the 1 week, you can see this company is up over 70% for this SPAC. On the 1 month, this company is up over 100%. So this company is definitely seeing some positive price movement, and we're going to be talking about a couple key dates also in this video. So let's dive into it. So now we're going to look at the transaction between Hennessy Capital Acquisition Corp and the EV company Canoo. Let's check it out. So you can see here, Hennessy Capital Acquisition Corp announces effectiveness of registration statement and record meeting dates for a special meeting of stockholders to approve proposed business combination with Canoo Holdings. We scroll down a little bit, you can see special meeting of stockholders to approve proposed business combination with Canoo Holdings to be held on December 21st. So long as everything goes okay, this company is scheduled to go public on the Nasdaq December 21st. So that's about a week and a half. So I definitely think we can see some positive price movement when this company goes public. It also says the record date for special meeting will be October 27, 2020, which has already passed when they made the announcement. And you can see here, upon closing, combined company stock and warrants will trade under GOEV or GOEV and GOEVW ticker symbols. Canoo will reveal its multi-purpose delivery vehicle on December 17, 2020. Now, this is 4 days before the company is supposed to go public. I also think this is by design, because if this goes well, I definitely think this SPAC, and when they go public to Canoo, it can definitely blow up even higher than what is already done. So now I'm going to show you this brief 30-second video of Canoo's main vehicle that will be launching first, that you can also find on the website and on YouTube. Let's check it out. So that is Canoo's lifestyle vehicle that they're going to be putting out to consumers that will be launching first. Let's take a brief look at the proposed transaction summary between, HCAC and Canoo. So you can see here the proposed transaction summary. Hennessy Capital Acquisition Corp announces business combination with Canoo Holdings, a technology-driven company developing unique electric mobility solutions to transfer urban transportation. You can see the transaction inclusive of over 300 million PIPE financing, and you can also see the pro forma enterprise. It values the company after it goes through at 1.84 million. And you can also see here the existing Canoo shareholders will still own 71.5% equity of the company, which is also a really good thing. The transaction is expected to close Q4 2020, which we already know the expected date is December 21st. So that is the transaction. We're going to look at a few business slides on the company presentation to kind of see the company's leadership, to see their executive and management team, and kind of exactly who Canoo is. So let's dive into it. Looking at Canoo's world-class management team, you can see they have a very elite executive management team here. If we look here at Christopher Kuttner, you can see he is in charge of the vehicle trim. He has Tesla and Porsche experience, and we all know that Tesla and Porsche have really nice design vehicles. So definitely we can expect these vehicles to have a nice trim as well. So you can see they have a really elite team. You have BMW, you have Ford, also hint you have QuantumScape here, which is also a SPAC that will be backed by Bill Gates, that has seen a lot of run up this past week. So definitely you can see this company is in bed with the right people. So that's what I call connecting the dots. Go ahead and smash the like button if you didn't know that, but let's go ahead and look in a little bit further. So as we look at Canoo at a glance, you can see this is a disruptive EV company. The second bullet point, you can see they developed the flattest and lowest profile skateboard in the industry. That enables a variety of vehicle configurations, and this is the picture here. It is proprietary EV skateboard technology, and this is what all of the vehicles will use for the platform. It has a dual-pronged business to consumer and business to business strategy that is primed for explosive growth. They have a partnership, with Hyundai here, which is also connected with Kia. They are a brother-sister company. They've reached beta in only 19 months, which typically takes 24 months minimum. Their headquarters is in Los Angeles, California, and they launched in 2018. So you can see here, 250 million investment on beta. You can see 250 plus miles per charge, over 450 million capital raised to date. They have a 90K square foot R&D center, which is also alleged to produce 100K vehicles per year. They have 300 employees and level 2.5 autonomous capability. So here's a closer up picture of the proprietary EV technology skateboard that is leading the industry. You can see it is really flat, and all of their vehicles will use this same type of platform. So you can see here they have 3 phases of revenue streams. You can see they have their engineering services, which is already available today. You have their business to consumer, which is the main vehicle that's coming out first in 2020. And you have their business to business here. So the business to consumer is going to be a lifestyle type vehicle. And then you have their business to business, which is going to be a delivery type vehicle. So you can see if you look at their compound annual growth rate from 2021, estimated 120 million to 450 million by 2025. That is massive. If you look at their business to consumer, it is 147 compound annual growth rate, 79 million to 1.1 billion. That is a lot. If you go down here to their business to business delivery, 175 million for 2023 estimated to 700 million by 2025. So that is huge growth. And keep in mind, this is all estimated as well, but you can see this company, I believe, has figured something out. So here's a brief look at the collaboration with Hyundai, and you can also see that they are connected with Kia as well. If we read this first bullet point, the companies will jointly develop an all-electric platform based on Canoo's fully scalable proprietary skateboard design for upcoming Hyundai and Kia EVs and PBVs. So you can see that they are actually partnering with Hyundai and Kia. So you can see that if they are companies that are already successful and they are wanting to use this technology, you can definitely see this company is probably doing something right. Let's keep looking. So here's Canoo vehicle offerings. The first one is the business to consumer lifestyle vehicle, and this is the one we saw on the video we watched a little bit earlier. They have their business to business delivery vehicle and then their business to consumer sport vehicle. Now you can see here the estimated specifications, 250 plus mile range, which is not bad at all. Charge time 20% to 80% in only 28 minutes, 125 mile per hour top speed, and a 7-passenger seat capacity. We look at the business to business, 200 mile plus range, and their sport vehicle will be 300 mile plus range. Now you can see here the target launch date 2020 Q2, which is their lifestyle vehicle. Their business to business delivery vehicle will be coming out the following year, and then 2 years after that they will have their sport vehicle coming out. Now we can see that this company is taking a little bit time to release their vehicles, but I definitely do kind of like that as well, that this company is taking their time because they're making sure that they're dotting their I's and crossing their T's, so they have everything in line. So here's an interior picture of their lifestyle vehicle. You can see it is pretty much a loft on wheels, everything you need, nothing you don't. We scroll down, they have exterior wrap so you can get anything you want. I really like this as well because people can really customize this exactly how they want. Also, this vehicle is fully autonomous compatible. You can see they have 7 cameras, 5 radars, 12 ultrasonic sensors. So you can see this vehicle is definitely ready for the future as well. So now that we kind of know what vehicles they're offering to consumers and businesses, let's check out their subscription model that I think is really going to be massive. So they're taking a different method compared to doing leases and down payments for vehicles. They're going to do a subscription monthly payment for their vehicles. So let's check this out. You can see here, not a car swapping model, which requires high penetration rates and complex logistics, or a ride sharing company, which have challenging unit economics. You can see Canoo is a subscription. This is the difference. A lease is a time commitment, down payment, customer pays maintenance and insurance. You can see 1 monthly payment, no commitment. So you have time commitment and you have no down payment. And what you're going to gain is a routine maintenance at no extra cost. They handle the DMV for you. You have access and assistance with insurance and charging access at your fingertips, which equals their subscription, which is the simplest way to have a single vehicle all to yourself for as long as you want with a minimum term of 1 month. So let's see exactly how this works. We look at Canoo's subscription model. We believe subscription-based models are essential for success today and the future. You can see no upfront payment for breakage fee, pay month to month. There is no dealership, access to insurance within Canoo's app, maintenance is included, registration included, and you have public charging included as well. So they are conquering all of the problems that consumers will have to deal with when purchasing an EV vehicle. So if we look at how Canoo's subscription works, you can see subscription is a direct to consumer, no commitment and transparent alternative to leasing/buying a vehicle. You apply for the subscription, receive your Canoo, drive as if it's yours, enjoy the subscription, and then you can return it to the closest Canoo location. So you can see this company business plan, I believe, is definitely going to be massive. Definitely, if these vehicles sell good, this is going to be a company that can bring in consistent, constant revenue year over year. If we just take a brief look at some of the larger players in the subscription-based service, let's take a look at this Canoo comparable to other industries. This is what Canoo is tackling. So you can see this company is definitely looking at different things that other EV companies isn't looking at that will position them to make a lot of growth in the future. But now we're going to go ahead and dive into their financials to see what their estimated projected earnings are supposed to be and what we can expect in the future. Let's dive into it. As we look at their catalyst for growth, you can see here 2024 estimated earnings from 1.4 million to 4.1 million by 2026. So that's a 70% compound annual growth rate. And you can see here their earnings before taxes 2024 to 2026, 188 million to 964 million. So that's a lot of money there. And you can see that this company here is definitely projecting some big numbers due to their business plan. But if we go over here and look at their subscription financial projections here, if you look at their lifestyle consumer, you can see here 10 million in 2022 estimated, 25 million, 50 million, 50 million again, and then 50 million again by 2026. And the reason why that's the same is because they have that subscription business model. So you can see their delivery business to business, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, and 50 million. And then the sport consumer, which doesn't come out, of course, until 2025. 25 million and 50 million. Now, of course, these are estimated and projected numbers, but you can see it is really, really good numbers. The revenue, you can see definitely growing 79 million, 265, 630. You can just definitely see it is growing every single year. So that is something you definitely want to see from a company. And if we scroll down a tad, this is just going to be the transaction overview, which we already took a look at. You can see 𝐒𝐔𝐏𝐿 Trust, they have 309 million in a trust you can see $607 million is going to go over to Canoo to fund their lifestyle consumer vehicle business plan. And you can see this company has no debt, which is a really good thing as well. And you can see that 71.5% of Canoo shareholders will still have ownership, of the company. So those are the projected financials of the Canoo EV company that will be going public this month. I do have a small position in the company because I didn't know if we were going to see any type of a pullback, but the stock just kind of kept rising. So I will show you my very, very small position. I only bought 12 shares just to start a small position because I definitely wanted to buy before the 17th when they release their multi-vehicle, and then before the merger that happens on the 21st, because I definitely think we're going to see positive price movement due to those key dates that we will see this month. But that is all I have for you guys. Definitely consider smashing the like button. So if you guys would like to see some extra pictures of some of the vehicles that Canoo is going to be releasing, stay to the end of the video. I will have them placed here so you guys can see it. I'm Mike the Investor. Remember to stay inspired, stay motivated, always invest in yourself, and I'm out.